Hey, this is Marty from Shut Up and Record. I try to accommodate people with short attention spans or that just don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to put a clip right up front. You can leave after this clip and have gotten something useful out of this video. However, there's more coming. If you stick around or come back later, you can listen to some more tests and get an even more in-depth understanding of what these microphones sound like in a controlled test. If you're somebody who appreciates that, subscribe, sucker! The last video I released was a listen to a microphone at specific distances out in front of a bass cabinet, 6 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches, 24 inches, with a goal of determining where I liked it the best. That ended up being at 12 inches. So the next step that day was to then pick all the microphones that I had considered using to record the bass and setting them up, same preamp, same distance and same performance, and then just checking them out and seeing which one I think is going to work best in the mix that I'm recording this bass to fit into. I always do a blind test to make sure that I'm not picking it because it's the one I want to use or the one I spent the most money on, and I've included blind tests here for you guys too. Hopefully you find it useful. It's always interesting to hear what other people think about the microphones from the tests that I do, so please feel free to leave a comment. I found that when I make a video like this, I don't generally reveal which one was my pick for the day, but if you leave a comment, I will happily talk about what I thought of these microphones and which one I ended up picking. I just don't want to bias anybody by giving you my opinion. There's plenty of samples coming up, so form your own opinion and let me know. Okay, first blind test coming up. Make sure you've got a piece of paper, pencil. You've written 1 through 7, left yourself space because we're going to actually go through the same clips twice. So 1 through 7 with a couple of words, 1 through 7, couple of words. You hear that train? Okay, the clips are short. So some of those are really alike and some of them are just really distinct. It's 4 dynamics, 1 condenser, 2 ribbons. It's surprising to me how one of the mics is really obviously a certain mic, and with the exception of the one that's got that scooped EQ, they're all pretty versatile. I think you could make any one of them work in some situations. One might be better. I might prefer one more than the other, or I certainly did. But, there's 3 that were really close. So the next test you're going to hear is going to be those 3 microphones, but there'll be more than 3 samples. I mixed them up. I made sure everyone was played against each other. So I'm going to run this test twice. So write your thoughts down. Wait a second. It'll come around again. All right, that's it. I'm out. Please subscribe if you haven't. It really helps me. I have to justify somehow the amount of time I'm spending making these videos, which I love to do. But, if there's nobody really watching, there's no point in spending a couple days a week making them. So it would help. Thanks. Later.